Today, I'm going to take you on a day in the life on Imire. It's going to be a wild adventure. Guys, we're going to be walking with gentle giants. We're going to be feeding a cantankerous, aggressive black rhino. And then we're going to end off by feeding a man-eating crocodile that's over 100 years old. It's going to be an incredible day. So come on this adventure. But every day starts with a cup of coffee with a squirrel on your knee. Let me introduce you to my third child, which is actually sitting on my leg at the moment, on my knee, and she's having her morning scratch. This is little Scree, who we've had for a year as part of our family, wild, free, plays with other squirrels, but we have the privilege of being up close and getting to scratch her and getting to understand her a little bit more. I'm here with the heart and soul of Imire. I'm with Mak, this gentle giant, this icon of Imire, this icon for elephant conservation. Mak has been here since the day I was born. He's part of the family, he's part of the furniture, he's part of Imire. And Mak, I tell you, just spending time with this animal just gives you such an appreciation for the size, the vastness, and the importance of them, and having them in our lives, having them in our ecosystems, having them being part of us is just, it's a unique privilege. And here I am with him, walking side by side every day. You know, there's nothing better than to come and just spend a bit of quality time with this magnificent animal. And isn't he magnificent? Look at his ears, look at his trunk, his movement. Everything about him is majestic and big and massive. And I tell you, African elephants certainly live up to the reputation. They are the gentle giants of Africa. Guys, I've had to climb this rock to get eye to eye with this absolute giant of an Ellie, Mak. It just gives you such a whole different perspective being this high up close to this incredible giant. Just take a second and look at Mak's eye. Look at those eyelashes. I mean, they are the most gorgeous eyelashes you've ever seen, which obviously help with the dust and the wind and the flies getting in there. And then you look at his tusks, and these tusks never stop growing. And you know what? The older they get, the faster they grow, which is really interesting. And Mak, I tell you, it has to be one of the biggest Ellies you'll come across. This set of ivory, sadly, in today's world, you don't find this very often, but Mak is truly majestic. I mean, what an animal. Look at his ears flapping there. That's his cooling mechanism. That's how he cools this huge 6-ton frame of him. And you take a look at his shoulder height. I mean, this is a 3 and a bit meter tall elephant bull. You don't find an elephant like this anymore. But just look at him. And you see how his tusks have actually crossed over there. So his trunk, he uses his trunk to come in and out of there. It actually doesn't affect him at all. There's no issue with that. You see it, it's actually pretty common in an elephant, to be honest. But he really is just a truly unique animal. Guys, we're gonna leave him. We're on our way to find the cheekiest of cheeky black rhino. You know, every day we've got to go and find all our rhino, and yeah, finding her is always really interesting. She's a cheeky rhino. She's a typical black rhino who's got a lot of attitude. She's a cantankerous animal, and she's just unpredictable. And that's what really fascinates me about a rhino, is they've got attitude, they're unpredictable, and we're going to go and find her. So it's always interesting what's going to happen here. So let's go and see what sort of mood she's in today and see if we can feed her. Guys, have a look at her. You can see that tail's up, horns up. She's definitely looking a bit unsettled this morning. Hey, hey! She just came at the car. We just moved off a bit. We're going to get into a safe place and see if we can call her in. But there we go. She's got attitude today. That's certain. That is for certain. Guys, we've got this rhino coming in. Have a look at her. She's coming. She's settling a little bit, which is a good sign. I'm going to put some food down right here, and let's see if she can get her to come in and feed. Look at that. Look at that. Perfect. That's what you want. Okay. We've got this rhino right here. I'm actually going to get under the car. It's a safer place to be, and it just gives me a good opportunity to check her collar at ground level. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to get under the car and have a look at this cantankerous beast. So here we are. We're just checking on this black rhino. She is the most dangerous rhino we have on the property. She's unpredictable. she's just a typical black rhino where you've really got to pay respect, be respectful of her. And but this gives us an opportunity to check her out, have a look at the collar, check her condition, and that's a really unique chance to get so close with this animal. But yeah, it's really important that we be really careful when you're around these animals. You've got to respect them. That's the most important thing, respect the animal. And when you see the signs that she's not happy, then you back out. But we're in a safe place. She's happy, she's settled, and that's the most important thing. But incredible opportunity to get this close to such a potentially dangerous animal. Look at this, there's a standoff here between a black rhino and a sable. They literally eye to eye. He's putting his horns down. She's going to get aggressive. I would not want to be that sable playing with the black rhino. They are ferocious. They're the powerhouses of the bush. But this sable is incredibly brave to be doing what it's doing. It's all happening right underneath this vehicle. Is that not incredible? What an adventure this has been today. And guys, we've got to the last one. This is the most dangerous one. This is the one where you've got to pay attention. This is the one you make a mistake and you're a goner. We have got to Crispen, the man-eating croc. It's time to feed him. And we're going to jump in here. We've found an impala that sadly died of natural causes, and nothing goes to waste in Africa. So we're going to use this, and this is going to feed him, and this is going to keep him going for the next month. So let's see if we can call him out and get Crispen to come and feed and give you a really good close-up view of what a massive 100-year-old crocodile looks like. Come boy. Come boy. Okay, he's coming. He's coming. Here he comes. Guys, have a look at this crocodile. Here comes this absolute giant prehistoric crocodile. I mean, just look at the size of this crocodile. Look at that. Look at him. He is absolutely enormous. This is prehistoric. This is over 100-year-old crocodile. Look at the size of him. Look at his girth. Look at his tail. I mean, that is that not a giant? Is that not a prehistoric monster? We've just given him his feed. That feed is going to feed him. You know, that's 2.5, 3 weeks worth of meat that we've just given him there. He's going to go down. He might have a den down there where he'll bury it. Or if he's hungry right now, he'll bring it out and he'll start munching. But I've got a feeling he might just bury it for now and have it in his little hiding hole. And then when he's hungry, he'll bring it out. Look, he's coming out again. Actually, he might eat it now. Guys, look at this. Let's just move back, give him his space. Here is this massive giant croc. What he's doing is he's thrashing about, breaking pieces of meat, because he can't chew. He's got to break off pieces and then swallow whole. So that's exactly what he's doing. And you can actually listen to the bones crushing and the power of those jaws. What an experience, what an opportunity. Guys, what an adventure we've been on. It's been an incredible journey. We've been walking with giants. We've been tracking the elusive black rhino, and now we've ended with this prehistoric reptile up close, tight, dangerous. This is just one day on Imire. This is the tip of the iceberg. I cannot wait to show you more adventures.